Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Hey everyone! So recently, I asked on my social media regarding the concerns of aspiring and current VTubers regarding their career. I got a good amount of response in Facebook compared to Twitter, which is honestly okay, since my main platform is Facebook. Because of the responses, I finally have a rough idea on what to talk about in this video. Before we get started, I'd like to put up a disclaimer for those who may ask. What gives you the right to make this video? You're not even a big figure in the VTubing scene yet. First of all, I don't give a Honestly, I don't really mind if I'm a small or big figure at this point in my career, since I just started out a month ago. All I want to do is honestly inspire and make people happy that I can reach with my content, and with this video, I want to tackle about their worries when it comes to VTubing. By the way, I will be combining the topics that seem to fit into a single category. So, let's get started, shall we? For the first topic, let's talk about equipment. When I say equipment, I'm talking about your PC, internet connection, and peripherals. Regarding your equipment, your PC and internet connection is somehow correlated. I mean it in a sense that even if you have a good PC, if your internet connection is bad, your stream quality will suffer. The same goes the other way around. Bad PC and good internet equals bad stream quality. But if you have a bad PC with good internet, you can still somehow play low-end games, but your stream will still suffer from rare frame rate drops. Let's not talk about the result of a bad PC with bad internet connection, since it's pretty obvious. What you would want is a decent mid-range computer. I'll show you my computer specs as a loose reference. Take note though, what I meant by loose reference is you don't have to fully follow my computer's specs for you to stream. There are parts with weaker specs, but you can still stream without any problems. Maybe ask your friends or other VTubers for reference too. For the internet speed, I'd say a minimum of 20 Mbps is the safest bet. Next is peripherals. For the camera, you don't really need a high-end camera, since the software for face recognition / face tracking like FaceRig 310, vMirror, DroidCam, and PRPR Live can detect your face easily and can synchronize with your avatar or model without problems, given the fact that they are created or rigged correctly. Second disclaimer, I don't know how to create models or live 2D avatars, but my point about cameras not needed to be high-end still stands. Even just a cheap A4 Tech webcam is enough. Now that we're done talking about the camera, next up is the microphone. I honestly recommend condenser microphones like the one I'm using, Razer Siren X. For its price of $100, it actually hasn't disappointed me yet. The audio quality is good too. If you don't want a separate microphone, I suggest you buy a good headset which has good built-in microphone, like the SteelSeries Arctis ones or Corsair Void Elite Surround, which Pucci uses. By the way, Pucci's microphone enhances her already good voice. Is that good marketing enough? So yeah, what can I say about this first topic? VTubing is really expensive. Next on the list of topics is IRL stuff, or in real life stuff. Most of the time, when we say IRL stuff, we usually talk about time management. Most of the VTubers, especially in the Philippines, which is the country where I am from, are students. I am not discouraging you from VTubing, but if you have other priorities which you think would give you more success in life, then do them. You can do VTubing as a hobby when you have free time, or during a good time in a month wherein you're not busy. Remember, you don't have to always live stream to be able to entertain people. Posting in social media and uploading pre-recorded videos are two of the many ways to do it. Also, keep in mind that real fans will stay and understand your circumstances. Another IRL concern is being doxxed. Some of you may worry that while you are streaming, family members or friends you are with may suddenly call your real name. There isn't anything you can do to avoid that aside from telling them that you will stream and avoid calling you by your real name, or tell them to stop going in your room for a specific period of time while you're streaming. Question: what about internet doxers? The only advice I can give you regarding that is, the less info you provide, the harder you are to be doxed. For our third topic, I will be talking about content and ideas. Some of you who are watching this now may have problems like being consistent with streaming and what kind of content your audience may have fun watching. Well, like I always say, play the games you want to play and do content you want to do. Prioritize your fun first. But then again, what about your viewers, right? Some viewers stay in your stream because of the game you play or the content you provide. Some viewers stay because of your personality and how you interact with them. And some of them stay because of those two reasons combined. So with this in mind, the only way to compromise is, for me, first, play the games you like to play on your stream. Then, from time to time, ask suggestions from your viewers on what kind of content they'd like to see from your streams. A very good compromise, isn't it? There are a lot of contents that you can do and games to stream, and one of the biggest questions is, how do I make this kind of content interesting and unique compared to others? Well, that's for you to figure out. If you think your plan is good and you will enjoy it, go for it! Don't forget to ask for feedback from people around you too, especially your viewers. Also, do not forget to always interact with your viewers whenever they chat in your live streams. That's also a big plus point if you want them to come back to your streams. As our last topic, let's talk about the biggest worries that people have: social anxiety. Honestly, I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist, and I won't be giving you a list of medications that you must take. I am just here to give you advice from someone who also experienced that from the past. Let's get started. Okay, so social anxiety is something people shouldn't take lightly. It's something that not all people have, so I hope you respect those who are having a hard time socializing. Not all of those who have social anxiety can open up that they have it either. So please, I hope you understand what they're going through. They are trying their best too, okay? That's it for this part of the topic. Now, let's move on and talk directly about those who have social anxiety. People with social anxiety most likely think that when they start VTubing, people won't welcome them in the community and would just ignore their presence. Well, I know this might sting a little, but yes, your presence would most likely be ignored if you're not the one who reached out first. It's already lucky if people reach out to you first, but these are the times when I can say one of my favorite quotes: don't wait for opportunities, make them. If you can't reach out to others in public, maybe you can start reaching out to people in private like social media messengers. That works too. Next is, VTubers usually worry about their voice. Personally, the VTubers I met who don't like their voice are those who really have good voice. It's more of a confidence problem, I guess. Back then, I also had issues with my voice and I get laughed at when I sing. That's why I keep on grinding and just sing a lot until I notice that people just suddenly like my voice. It's a pretty good confidence boost. Honestly, you can talk to people and ask about what they think about your voice. Some would give you honest responses, and even if they give you not so good responses, please don't take it negatively. I know for a fact that whenever people get negative yet honest response, they just tend to give up. Once again, confidence boost. Instead of looking down at yourself because of the negative responses, why not use it as a tool of war to improve what needs to be improved in your arsenal? In this example, your voice. And if you really think your voice needs improvement and you cannot improve on it alone, try enrolling in voice acting lessons. They help too. Lastly, there are VTubers who are worried they might humiliate themselves. Well, there will be times when you will really mess up in your streams because not everyone is perfect. But if you really did humiliate yourself while doing a live stream, don't panic. Think of it as some kind of fan service that the fans didn't expect to see. Something along the lines of, "You didn't expect you need this kind of fan service, did you? Now you know." That's one way to turn the tables around. Also, if ever they talk about the embarrassing thing you did in social media, always remember, any publicity, good or bad, is good publicity because at the end of the day, you're the talk of town. And you get recognition, right? So I don't know how to categorize this topic, so I'll just put it as a subtopic for social anxiety since some people tend to worry and be anxious about a community's toxicity. To make it simple, avoid toxic people and groups. If you notice a red flag in the way a person interacts with you, stay away from them ASAP and don't collect any more red flags. You're not in a flag collection contest. You're here to find people who you can vibe with and be friends with in this community. If you've got this far, congratulations! You reached the end of the video. Well, almost. I have a few more things to say regarding VTubing. Like I said a while ago, VTubing is an expensive hobby and is a big investment even as a hobby. Doing it full-time is another topic. If you're planning to do VTubing as a source of income, I would tell you to stop this early. Why? Getting monetized is hard unless you're really lucky and get supporters fast. Earning income is way harder and is inconsistent. The amount you earn this month might be different compared to the amount you'll earn next month. You should at least have another source of income to keep you stable. And if you plan to shift to a full-time VTuber, at least have a good amount of savings from your past sources of income to use until you get monetized. That's just one of the reasons why being a full-time VTuber is hard. I am not discouraging you at all, okay? If you are really dedicated to this, then I won't stop you at all. Take the risk, then collect the rewards. Well everyone, that's all for now. Let me know if you want me to make more videos like this. I actually had fun doing this even though I got writer's block a lot of times. I know that I didn't dive deep into all these topics, but all I want to do is give general advices to those aspiring and current VTubers regarding their worries. Honestly, I hope this helped at all. Let me know in the comments about your feedbacks and suggestions. I will highly appreciate it. By the way, I hope you like this kind of video that I didn't use my model and just a chibi right there on the lower right screen. Credits to Queen XYZ for my chibi. You can follow her on her Twitter. Also, don't forget to like my Facebook page and follow me on my Twitter as well. Well, I'll see you again soon everyone. Also, don't take the Fly Me to the Moon song that I sang a while ago seriously. I honestly haven't even sung a Cruel Angel's Thesis yet, which I actually planned to upload for my very first cover. Well then, Mina, arigatou gozaimasu, ja mata ne!